Thank you. I appreciate that. So the the message I'd like to convey tonight is tonight's board action is not about, well, it is about who we are, and it's not about who we're against. This is not about some kind of resistance. It's not about lawlessness. It's not about politics. Tonight is about definition. Tonight we're defining who this district aims to be and what we strive to be as a board. Immigration policy is not this board's responsibility to set or fix. We have to react to it while staying faithful to our mission of providing the best possible education for 33,000 children on a day-to-day basis. I'm a Latino elected official. Along with my colleague to my left, we are 2 of 16 in the state of Iowa. My ethnic heritage and elective office put me at the front of this effort. That is my responsibility and my honor. But these resolutions are not about any one group of Iowans. They're about good government. I believe they're a model for every school board, city council, and county board of supervisors in this country. This action tonight is about good, ethical governance that puts the needs of the whole first by acting to improve outcomes for those with a pronounced disadvantage. That is equity. And that, I believe, is the job of anyone in elective service. Vice President Hubert H. Humphrey had a quote that I've long been fond of. He said, "It was once said that the moral test of government is how that government treats those who are in the dawn of life, the children, those who are in the twilight of life, the elderly, and those who are in the shadows of life, the sick, the needy, and the disabled." He could very well have been speaking of the undocumented immigrants. Immigrants add so much to our state, economically, culturally, and spiritually. Yet a 4.0 student without legal status has profoundly less opportunity to succeed after graduation than their peers for no fault of their own. The expectation of any elected official should not be to cast blame or play on fear. What you should demand of all of us is to lift your neighbors out of the shadows of life, to take the small but meaningful steps forward towards creating a better world. Now let me give a human face to this action. Ramon Castellano is a Des Moines Public Schools alum. He was a student at East High School. He's also the son of immigrants who worked in the agricultural fields north of Des Moines. He was discriminated against when he came to enroll here late in the year in our district, and not just by another student or a family member, but by a principal. Now, before I raise the blood pressure of the superintendent and his staff any further, Ramon Castellano will turn 90 years old this summer. So the incident I refer to happened over 70 years ago. Mr. Castellano lives in California now, surrounded by his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. He graduated from college and has a graduate degree. He was a successful professional in the aerospace industry. In fact, even at his advanced age, he still takes classes at his local college. Two things about his story make this story relevant tonight. One is that he is my great-uncle. And my family and I were fortunate to spend this past Sunday watching the Super Bowl with my Uncle Ray and his family. The second thing is he never, ever forgot how he was treated when he first walked through the doors of a Des Moines public school. What I would ask that those listening to this story take away is that we can have a profound effect on the lives of the students in our building. Nothing but an accident of birth determines which children we serve, but our task is to serve them all, and how we treat them matters. If we do our job right, their success will outlive our own, and their gifts will nurture even more young people. Tonight, my district is doing better than they did 70 years ago. They're saying to every Ramon Castellano in our district that you matter. I hope other districts follow our lead. One last point. There are Latino students in the audience tonight and watching online, and I hope you hear my Uncle Ray's story and see me sitting on this dais, and that makes you dream. He never would have thought I would be here now, and I know he is proud of me. My hope and expectation of each of you is that your service to this state exceeds my own and that your children and grandchildren build upon that service. Martin Luther King said that the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. There is fear, anger, and uncertainty in our community. My hope is that this action tonight takes a meaningful step towards showing that justice is close at hand if we all commit to being our best selves and working to achieve it. Thank you, Madam Chair.